Hi, hello, this is Charlie Jose, and you're watching again another episode of UpStreamCharlie. In today's episode, we'll be talking again about orbital swap and why you think you should take a look at it, do your research, and hopefully you'll get more money out of it. And this is the reason why I'm doing this video about orbital swaps pool service wherein you could get a lot of orbital or orb tokens in return for your investment depending on the period you want to fix stake it. Okay, so what's up, guys? How are you? I hope your crypto is working out for you even while you're uh, even while you are sleeping. And if not, then I hope you are doing some other strategies in order to compensate what you have not gained so far. So without further ado, let's start with the Orbital Swap webpage. So this is the orbitalswap.com webpage, and it's BSC. So it's not hard for many of us who using BSC. You don't have to, change your token or a chain or your chain or your network per se. So this is gonna be easy, especially here in Southeast Asia or the rest of the world who are not stricken or being strictly used by uh, s- by government regulations, etc. So let's start with Orbital. So Orbital is a DEX. It's a swapping site. Originally, it was launched sometime just a month ago. Okay, so they're fairly new, and yes, they were got into a controversy, and one of their devs stole money from the DApp, from the project. So as you can see later, that the reason why the price was going down was because of that. But lately, Orbital was recently acquired by LC, by Liquid Capital. Liquid Capital Liquid Capital owners are also the owners of Grape Finance. So if you don't know Grape Finance is a Tomb Fork, and it's one of the most successful Tomb Forks in DeFi space. So if you haven't seen Grape Finance, just search Grape Finance crypto, and you could do your research there. So moving forward, Orbital now is in a great position. It is in good hands with a very good management coming from the Liquid Capital. And in addition to that, if you haven't seen my recent Orbital video, Orbital, because of their relationship with Liquid Capital, and Liquid Capital has a relationship with Horde. Horde is like a node. Horde is like a node project. Basically, you put in your money there. It's fixed. You cannot withdraw. But because of their LMS, their LMS technology, it basically stabilizes the price within the 100 range, sometimes 96, sometimes 97, and sometimes $102. But they kept it in a peg their because of their LMS. So that's a good sign actually. So that's why I'm like showing this to you again, and because I didn't highlight how much you could get from Orbital. So like what I did in PancakeSwap earlier, I only join pools. I don't do farms because in farms there's also this thing called losses. that you could incur if there would be some great imbalance between the liquidity of a certain pair of tokens. Okay. So usually this one is good when it's in the bull run. But right now we're like in the middle of the road between bear and bull, and the recent uh, the recent short bull run is not yet an indication that we are in a bull market yet. So America is still in a technical recession, and we don't know what will happen 2 weeks from now, or even uh, 2 months from now. Okay, so I'm very careful of my investments, so I always choose the pools. In PancakeSwap, there's a thing called zero pools. Okay, so later we'll check that out. So in Orbital, it's called Cosmos pools. So they only have two. One is fixed staking of the orb. Orb is their token, and they also have the flexible orb that you could unstake anytime. So of course, if you choose the lock or fixed staking, you have bigger APY. However, their flexible orb can also produce a big APY as well. So if we check on flexible first, okay, so let's say you put in flexible 100 USD, and the current price of orb right now is point 0.66 or 66 cents. So actually that recently Orb went up their price. Orb was like, if you check on the 1 hour time frame here, index screener, you could see that the lowest point of the Orb price was a low of 16 cents, and then it went up to 35 cents. Then prior to July 25, I'm sorry, prior to July 26, on the 25th of July, it went down again to like 19 cents. 19 cents. Okay, so it zoomed up. The price shot up quite significantly, as you can see. And how much was the increase? The price range, basically it was 235% up to a high of 260. Okay, I was just conservative on my title, but actually it went up to 260. So why the pump? It is because of the recent acquisition, and also when Liquid Capital agreed to use Horde's LMS that stabilizes the price for the orbital orbital ecosystem. Okay, so let's get back again to flexible. So that's actually the good news, and that's why people are flocking again to pools. And for those who used to be in orbital, now they're going back. Okay, so again, let's go back to flexible. If you only want flexible, and if you want to take out your money anytime for whatever reason, if you stake 1 day, you get 385% APY. So it's fixed for any period. If you in flexible, it's always 385. So let's say 385.9%, 90% APY. Okay. annual percentage yield for those who do not know. So let's say if you want to use flexible for 30 days, you will earn $31.72 for your $100. So that's not bad compared to basically that would be 31%, 31.72%. If you only do 7 days, you'll earn 7%, which is still higher than a bank, and you get like $7 after 7 days. Okay, so this is not a guarantee because the price fluctuates, but the guarantee is the percentage. So you'll get the orb as a reward. Okay, because you will convert the 100 BUSD into 151.89 orb based on the based on the 66 cent price of orb today. So with that current price and the more or less APY for the week is 7.4 for 7 days. So if you invest in flexible using your $100 worth of orb, you'll get 385.89, which is a 385.89% ROI. Okay, at current rates. So not bad at all. Okay, even if it's like this is like 30 cents, still not bad. This is good investment actually, especially if you're starting up. Uh, but if you want to invest like 300, see, for $300 for 1 year, you'll get 1,157 in return ROI. Okay, that's still 385.89 for 1 year percentage, 385.89% ROI. Okay, so more or less it's around 1,758 tokens or 60 tokens of orb. Now orb went down again. Okay, so it adjusted. But anyway, you get my point, right? So let's say, okay, I want $1,000 or 500 first. So for 1 year, you get 386 again, 0.37%. And then your estimated ROI is 1,931. Not bad, right? Not bad. Okay. So that's for the flexible. So remember at flexible, it's always fixed. Any okay. That's for the 1 year. I'm sorry. So if it's 1 day, you'll get 1%. 7 days, you get 7.4%. Then 30 days, you get 31%. And then 386% for 1 year. And for 5 years, you get 1,931. That's so far away. We don't know what will happen to Orbital in the next 5 years. But at least for the first year, starting this month, I'm assured that the orbital will be here. So if you want to invest 1 year under flexible, that's okay too. At least in flexible, you could always take out your money. Okay, for the lock stake, which is more, uh, let's say, it has more danger, more, in case shit happens, you cannot remove your money, but in return to that is a higher APY for fixed. So let's say if you have again $100 for 1 week, you'll get $8 back. That's around 8%. And for 5 weeks, that's more than a month and a week. You'll get $48.81. Not bad, right? Not bad. So that's 48.81 in return. And then 919%, you get $919. And then for 6 months, you'll get 462.18%. Not bad, right? Not bad. So It's like saying that times 100, 460%. Not bad. So my question is it on top of the 100? You'll get 462, or is it included already? If we do some separate computation, 100 times 462.17% equals 462. So you'll get 362. I get, or on top. I think it's on top. Okay, on top of the 100. I think. Or if it's included, then you'll have a net of 362.75, which is still not bad, by the way. For just $100, you'll get 300 plus more after 6 months. So try to imagine if you put $500, or let's say $300 first. You know, not all could have $500 and 1,000, especially for those starting in crypto, or for those 9 to 5 workers, especially here in Asia. So let's say you have 300 bucks for 1 month. You'll get on top around 146 for your 300. Then you'll get for 10 weeks, that's around 2.5 months, you'll get 358 on top. Okay. And for 6 months, your 300 will be 1,388 in, in 6 months, or just above 6 months. Okay. That's around 462.75% ROI based on current price. Okay. So that's the thing with ORB right now. There's still the price is still going up, going down, still trying to find the baseline, but at least it's still sub $1, so that's still good actually, compared to Pancake, who's now around more than $3, $3.68 right now. So there. So let's say if you put in 500 for 6 months, you'll get 462. Or let's say for 300, sorry, we haven't been to the 1 year. You'll get for $300, you'll get 4,727 for 1 year in lock staking orb. Okay. And for 6 months, you'll get 1,366. It's a big difference, right? So I think, and me personally, I think orbital swap will uh, go beyond one year. But for safety, you could actually go to like 6 months today, and after 6 months, you unlock it and then reinvest it in another 6 months. That's up to you. Or you could also always separate another wallet and put in a 52-week, for the heck of it. You'll never know, right? So if you do 500, you'll get 2,313 for 6 months. And for 1 year, you get 7,878 for 1 year. I think this is, the conversion is really, really far from Cake, actually. So I'm sure they're doing this to attract more users, more investors to the site. And I think with my experience with Cake, the percentage always goes down eventually once you're locked. Okay, so sometimes I think flexible is also safer. So you could do both flexible and lock. Okay, so try to imagine if I have $1,000 stake for 1 year, I'll get $15,000 back, and for 6 months I'll get $4,000. Not bad, not bad. So if you want extra money, and you'll be using this to reinvest, then just reinvest it again to Orbital, or to Cake, or to Hoard, or even in those rebase tokens like like uh, what Seifu, uh, Alto Protocol, and what else? And even Titano. You could reinvest in that, and as long as you are investing on the on safe projects. So that's an example what you could do with the with the lock and the flexible orb staking in Orbital Swap. Okay, so this is their logo. So you could always go to orbitalswap.com and then /pools. Okay, go to the trade to the earn and then click on pools. So currently I have 70 lakh stake. Okay, so what if I want to extend this? What will happen if I want 6 months? For my 70 orbs, I'll get 274 back because I only invested 40 dollars, I think, or $50 at that time. Because when I invested, uh, it was like 80 cents, and it was going down, or 70 cents. But I can recall I only spent around 40 or $50. So there. So what do you think? Okay, so if you go to PancakeSwap and you go to the pools, which is the zero pools. So I just want to show you the difference. So if you do in lock stake for $100 for, let's say, 5 weeks, you'll only get 1% or 11% APY. For 10 weeks, you only get 19 percent APY, and then 41% uh, for what for 6 months. Okay, so it's pretty low if you ask me, but it's a safe place also to invest. Why? Because why? Because and if you do 1 year, you get $82 for your 100. So let's say you do 300, you get 247 back, and if you do 500, you get 418. You get 82% for 1 year, and for $500, you get 41% for 6 months, which is also not bad considering that you know compared to value and security. Pancake is the most secure one because it's the granddaddy of DEX, of decentralized exchange, of swapping crypto sites. Okay, so if you want safer, you go to PancakeSwap. If you want to do a little degen play and do 6 months, 6 months with Orbital, it's also good. While the APY is still high. So I suggest you take advantage of that as well. So for me, I mix it. No, if I want safe place like Horde and like Pancake Swap, Zero Pools, Stake, Lock, Stake, Cake. Okay, so those are the safe bets. So soon, I'm sure that the Orbital Swap and the Orbital Pool, Cosmos pools, will be a safe haven also to invest. Now that the liquid capital is there, now that they're going to use the LMS technology of Horde to stabilize prices, and it can be used also for those who are going to do their launchpad, and if stabilizing their price is part of their objective, then having LMS, Horde's LMS liquid management system is a plus. in Orbital. Okay. So what else? Oh, cake right now is around. You know the reason why I was discussing cake and its price because prior to the bear market, if you check the price of cake, cake was around there $4 and even $5 just last May. So that's their norm. No, this is starting for the bear market. But prior to the bear market, around April and March, early April, it was at the high of like $9.90. Okay, almost $10. So that was prior to the bear market. So that's the advantage when staking on cake because cake can go up again to $9 or even $8 or even $5. So that's why you cannot discount cake even though they only give uh, 41 or 88 percent APY. The potential of the cake token to you know to 2x, to have a 100% increase in its token price is very possible, especially now that the bear is starting to wane, but it's not yet ended, but it's going up there. FYI, I bought I bought the cake tokens for less than $3. So I think I bought it around $2.90, and now the cake is around $3.69, almost $3.70. So that's good. That's good. But hoping for a better price, like $5. So your 44% in pools will be greater once the price gets up. So what you do if the price still remains at around $3, just keep on staking and keep on collecting all those cake until cake goes back to like $5 or even $4.50. So that's a profit already. So no complaints if you invest in the zero pools of Pancake in pancakeswap. So again, let's go back to Orbital Swap again. Do your research. Highly suggest to take advantage of this opportunity in staking orb in the lock or even in the flexible because their flexible is higher than what Pancake is giving in the lock stake. Okay, so check that out. So again, this is Charlie Jose saying thank you very much for watching UpStreamCharlie, and don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. And we all know that crypto is the future. Crypto provides great opportunity to anyone who wants to go into crypto, and it gives an opportunity for everyone to gain their financial freedom and level up their economic conditions. Again, this is Charlie Jose. See you on my next video. Bye bye. Arrivederci. Aloha.